Hey guys, I'm really excited for today's video because I used to only in my bullet journal do calendars for every month, but I've been watching AmandaRachLee's videos a lot because she's really good at bullet journaling. She does for each month, she does like an opening page, habit trackers and mood trackers, and I thought that was a really good idea. So this is the first time I'm ever doing, well, you'll see what it is. It's I'm doing more basically, and then I'm gonna do in a separate video the February calendar and probably a weekly spread or something, because I think if I put it all in one video it'll be really long, and so I'm gonna split it up into two. Yeah, that's basically what. So my friend Kate also bullet journals, and she did last month for her theme or whatever, she did roses, and it looks like it turned out really cool. So I wanted to do that for February because it kind of makes sense, because February and Valentine's Day, and I'm really excited because I think it's gonna turn out super good. So let's just hop right into it. Let's start the video. So to start off, I have a quote that says, "Self-love is the greatest middle finger of all time," which is kind of edgy, but you know what? Sometimes you just have to, it just be like that sometimes. You just gotta give the biggest middle finger of all time. But basically I just did a bunch of different fonts in that with a banner. I love the banners. You all know how it goes. I kind of do the same fonts every single time I do a quote. So as far as coloring it in, I colored in the banner in all black with my pen, which honestly wasn't a super great idea because it smudges very easily, but sometimes you just gotta live on the edge. So I thought I explained this, but I never did, but the reason I picked that quote was because it's February and everyone's like, Valentine's Day, you have to have a boyfriend, but you don't, because you have to love yourself, and that's all you need.
Kind of aggressive. You should be like, but also I love my boyfriend.
And then when I started erasing, it got even worse because the pen wasn't dry yet, and it smudged again. You'd think I'd learned by now, but I didn't. And then for my colors for this month, I did a lot of pinks, and you'll see purples later too. But I basically just colored in the letters in different colored pinks. I also just did a black border around the edge of the quote page because I always think adding a black border really completes the look of a page. For the February side, I wrote February in the middle of the page, and I did 4 roses. For the first, I traced over the rose in my black pen because I had written it out in pencil. But then I remembered that it smudges when I try to erase it, so I was smarter when I moved over to the other rose, and I just erased it and drew it in pen anyway, because if I'm being 100% honest, I don't even use my pencil marks anyway. I always just write wherever I think is gonna look best. I did kind of an ombre with the darker pink on the outside and the lighter pink on the inside, and then green again for the leaves. Also a border. So for my next page, I did a mood tracker with, again, just writing the title in cursive at the top of the page. And for my mood tracker, I decided that I would also stick with the rose theme, and each petal is going to be a different day of the month. and then I drew different faces at the bottom of the page based off my mood, and I colored them different colors. So if you don't know how mood trackers work, basically for whatever day it is, I'll color it in with the color corresponding with that mood. And hopefully I end up with a pink rose at the end of the month. If there's any purple in there, that'll, you know what, there probably will be some purple in there because you gotta have bad days to have good days. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling pretty inspired right now. But then on the other side, I did my habit tracker. This side actually takes so long to do because I have to write out a different calendar for each habit and then write in all of the numbers, which gets super tedious, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I wrote habit tracker at the top of the page. That's kind of basic. You guys probably know that that's what happens by now. But I picked 8 habits and made the calendars based off that. I made kind of headings at the top by just doing a line with my light pink marker, and then I wrote the words within that. And then I just went back and I put in every single day of February on every single calendar, which was super tedious, but it's fun. And the goal of the habit trackers is to color in most of the days. They're supposed to be good habits that you're putting in there. Unless you have bad habits, obviously the goal will probably be not to fill in any of the bubbles. But obviously I have like a no spend one, which I can't just not ever spend money. That's just not possible for me. I have a problem. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I think it turned out really good. I kind of love it a lot. So, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm kind of into it. So, if you guys enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. If you guys could comment like suggestions or like that's the same thing. If you guys could comment like suggestions or like things I could do better, if you guys could just comment something to help me out, that'd be pretty cool. So just comment what you guys want to see in other videos and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Thank you so much for watching. You're all really cool. Thanks for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.